to This Day. Today is Wednesday, November 17th. Now we have one meeting to tell you about today, and that is 2:30 this afternoon. It is a GRF Media and Communications Committee meeting, and that will be in the boardroom as well as virtual. And you can follow along at lagunawoodsvillage.com/meetings. Now on our show today, we have Providence Mission Hospital with Dr. Arrow Savarzadeh and Christine Riley. And we're going to talk about lung cancer and the new Cancer Institute that they have down there. And then we talk with the PC Club, who has some great tax preparation tips and things for you for 2022. All right, let's take a look at our weather. We are looking at nice skies. The overcast is already burned off. We are looking at 70-54 today, 70-54 tomorrow, 71-53, 66-54, and then on Sunday, some clouds, 66-54. Our sunrise this morning was at 6:27, and our sunset will be at 4:47. And thank you, Mark Rabinowitz, for sending in this really cool photo. We appreciate that. And if you have a photo you'd like to share with our community, please email it to lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. All right, when we return, we will have Providence Mission Hospital, so stay tuned.
Get out and live your life with the Buzz Around XL travel scooter from Golden. The Buzz Around is fun to drive with a tight indoor turning radius so you can go just about anywhere. It's also so easy to charge and offers all-day range so you can go further. The Buzz Around even has more leg and foot room for all-day driving comfort. Be safe with the XL's ultra-bright LED headlight. Plus, the Buzz Around XL can be easily taken apart into several lightweight pieces. See for yourself just how easy and affordable mobility freedom can be.
Looking for a change of scenery? You don't have to play golf to enjoy all that 19 Restaurant and Lounge has to offer. From a delicious breakfast menu to our delectable lunch and dinner specials. At 19 Restaurant and Lounge, there is something for everyone. Relax with your friends and family and take in the beautiful view from our spacious patio. Or enjoy a cocktail and appetizer in our lounge. 19 Restaurant and Lounge is a great place to socialize, enjoy a meal, or simply take in the view. Join us 7 days a week and experience Laguna Woods' exclusive dining experience.
It's time to get more out of your hearing. Whether you're considering hearing aids for the first time or you've been wearing them for years, it's time for more. Oticon's More hearing aid with deep neural networking is a game changer. Join audiologist Ann Mundell-Noel and Dr. Laura Hunt at Amazing Hearing, located in the Trader Joe Center. We have special offers and incentives through the end of the month. Call today to schedule your free consultation. It's time for more.
For more than 30 years, Active Care has been providing the highest level of care to residents with Alzheimer's or other memory loss. We specialize in memory care. That's our sole focus. With 3 levels of care and an engaging activity program, Active Care enhances life for every resident every day. Our newest community, Active Care Laguna Hills, will open this fall. We're now accepting reservations. Call 949-877-8233 to learn more.
Oh, life, how we admire you, are deeply fascinated by you. All your twists and turns and wild rides you take us on. The ups and the downs. Life, you live inside all of us, breathing, growing, beating. You are the reason we'll always provide world-class healthcare. Providence, we see the life in you.
Welcome back. As I mentioned, we have a few folks here from Providence Mission Hospital. We have Dr. Arrow Savarzadeh and we have Christine Riley. Well, welcome both of you to the show. How are you?
Great. Thanks for having us.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Well, we're going to start with you. And basically, you had mentioned off camera that this is the 50th anniversary of fighting cancer.
Yeah, back in 1971, Richard Nixon had declared the war on cancer on December 22nd. And so it's been 50 years since that point.
Wow.
And it's a war that that many people aren't too familiar with. So it has killed more Americans than every U.S. casualty in war combined. So 25 million Americans have died from it. And for adults between the ages of 45 to 75, it's the #1 cause of death.
Yeah.
Cancer is. And so while there are a lot of things to be afraid of, really the thing that's most likely to get us is cancer, and this month marks Lung Cancer Awareness Month.
Lung Cancer Awareness Month. Okay, good. Now that you've given us a lovely overview of sort of why we're here, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a thoracic surgeon, so I specialize in treating cancers that are in the chest, particularly lung cancer and esophageal cancer, in addition to a couple of other things. I grew up in the northern suburbs of Chicago, and then I met my wife at UC Santa Barbara, so I was a gaucho. Went to med school at UC Irvine, and then I did all of my advanced training at Yale before coming back here.
Wow, wow. Well, gosh, that's impressive. And Christine, how about yourself? You're a patient advocate, so what does that mean? And then where did you come from?
So by training, I'm a registered respiratory therapist. I've been a therapist for 29 years. The last 5 years I've spent at Providence Mission Hospital and with the cancer center there, doing patient navigation and specifically for the thoracic oncology program.
Okay, all right. Now the facility is the Leonard Cancer Institute, and it's been open now for a couple of years, correct?
Yeah.
And why is it important for our community to understand that you do have a specialization building of itself?
Well, I think historically for patients in this area in particular, the South Orange County area and then just in the Southern California area, healthcare is a challenge for somebody to access. It tends to be quite fragmented, even for those that are in reasonably good health. But when you're talking about somebody that now has this serious diagnosis of a cancer, in particular lung cancer, since we're here today with regard to that, having to navigate, to use that term, those waters and to be kind of moving all over the place to get the care is really challenging, and it can lead to delays in care, which can greatly affect their outcomes for survival and their quality of life. So having everything together in one place in the community that these folks really do know, as Mission Hospital has been there for decades, it feels like home for them in a very stressful situation, and brings it all together so things are done timely and they have access to all the elements of their care that they need.
Okay. Now, we do talk a lot about screening of lots of different things, and not just cancer, but it's interesting because I talk to a lot of different doctors, and some will say it's a primary care situation where, maybe there should be screening done on a regular basis. What are your thoughts about that?
Well, I'm a huge advocate of screening. So, screening has shown to be very effective. In the last 50 years, screening for colon cancer, for example, a colonoscopy, has reduced death from colon cancer by 50%. And so historically, we've been very good at screening for colon cancer with a colonoscopy, breast cancer with a mammogram, even for prostate cancer. And those rates, the screening rates are probably 60 to 70% of eligible adults.
Okay.
For lung cancer, our screening rates are actually much lower. The national average for screening for lung cancer is only 5% of eligible patients, compared to 60% for breast and colon. And actually in California, the numbers are even worse. We are the second lowest state for screening for lung cancer. So only 1 to 2% of eligible patients are getting screened. And so we know that screening for lung cancer catches the diagnosis in an early stage before patients have symptoms where it's curable. And so the hardest part of my job is seeing a patient whose cancer is caught in a late stage and we don't have curative options for them.
Well, I would imagine that most people say with lung cancer, well, I never smoked, so why would I even be susceptible to lung cancer? But that's kind of a myth.
Well, so the highest risk group are the smokers and former smokers, and about 80% of lung cancer is attributed to smoking. There is a group of 20% of never smokers who do get lung cancer. Unfortunately, our screening guidelines, unlike for prostate or for breast, which everybody gets screened at a certain age, the screening guidelines for lung cancer are very focused on the highest risk group. So the age requirement of 50 or to 55 years old up to 75, but you have to have smoked roughly a pack a day for 20 years to be eligible for the screening test.
Okay.
But that screening test is free if you fall into that criteria.
Okay. But what needs to change in order for us to have a better screening percentage?
That's a really good question, and it's something that we kind of scratch our heads on too a little bit. So I think this is part of it. Healthcare has changed more recently. There's information on the internet. The patient and physician relationship has changed a lot too. So one of our jobs is to advocate for patients, to help them make an informed decision on their own. And so part of this, I think, is going to come from the patients where they say, well, I used to smoke, or I quit smoking in the last 15 years. And so I'm going to go to my doctor and say, hey, am I eligible for a lung cancer screening test? Because lung cancer is the #1 cancer death, the #1 cancer killer. It kills more people from cancer than the next 3 most common cancers combined.
I wonder if people, though, think that, well, we've eliminated a lot of people in terms of their smoking, so they're not smoking anymore. Even like you said, if they stopped smoking 15 years ago, there's still a very high percentage of them being susceptible to getting lung cancer.
Absolutely.
Okay.
That biggest risk, though, is within the 15 years. So California, the smoking rates are low, but there's a lot of people who quit smoking, and they're the ones who are still at risk.
Okay.
And they're the ones we need to get a hold of and get them CT scans to try to catch it while it's curable.
Exactly. All right. Well, in closing, is there anything lastly you'd like to say about the Leonard Cancer Institute?
I want to give a shout out to Christine. I mean, she really is remarkable. She's kind of the patient's pit bull, so to speak. So she advocates on their behalf, and having someone to hold their hand through their cancer diagnosis, particularly with lung cancer, is really important. So we wouldn't be as good as we are without her help. So.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well,
Well,
it's an honor to serve these patients and help them through.
well, if people want more information, they can contact you. You have a personal email here on the screen that you can see here is christine.riley
That's right.
at stjoe.org, or they could call you if they have any questions.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you both for joining me today. I really appreciate
Thanks
it.
so much. We're
Thank
happy
you
to be
for
here.
having us.
All right.
All right.
And we'll be right back after this.
The Black Friday Thanksgiving savings event is on. Come in and gobble up the deals before they are gone. Come in today and get 0% APR financing for up to 48 months and no payments for 90 days on select new Hyundais, like a 2022 Elantra. That's right. Buy today with 0% APR and make no payments till next year. Or get up to $1,000 dealer choice cash on select new 2022 Hyundais. Now that's real savings. At Laguna Niguel Hyundai, you always drive home with peace of mind too.
Welcome back. Well, today I am joined by Barbara Harris, who is here on behalf of the PC Club. Well, Barbara, thank you so much for joining me.
You're welcome.
When I was
Thank you
looking
for
over,
having me.
You're welcome. When I was looking over all these notes, I was really impressed by what we're talking about today. I mean, this is some heavy duty stuff.
Yes, we've been doing taxes in this village for 30, 40 years.
Wow. Well, that is so nice of you guys to do this. And I love the fact that you're so detailed. So before we jump into that, the PC Club really entails a lot of different things. And today is one specific thing. But could you give me just a general overview of what the PC Club is all about?
Oh, sure. The PC Club is probably one of the largest clubs in the village. We have over 780 members. And we have a workshop that's manned by all volunteer members, who is open to any resident within the village. They can come up there. They don't have to be a member. They can scan documents, scan photos, use the computers. There's various different softwares. There's about 26 computers, and we have a Chromebook there and they can also get help for if their computer goes down. In addition to that, we have a classroom with 21 computers in it. We teach classes. This week in particular, I'm going to be doing tax classes, and we're going to be running the tax program out of that classroom this year.
Oh, okay. So is there a difference? There is a difference between the PC Club and the classrooms, correct?
Well, the PC Club manages the workshop and the classroom.
Okay. So that's all on the third.
We're responsible. We maintain all the computers. And so the classroom's used for classes and educational purposes.
Okay, and that's all located on the third floor of the Community Services Building, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, okay, great. All right, perfect. Well, excellent information. Thank you. So let's talk a little bit about the tax program that you guys do. It looks like you have partnered with the Orange County United Way.
That is correct. This program is an IRS-based program, and the IRS partners with AARP, which our group had partnered with for many years until last year. The other partner they use is United Way. And so last year, we transitioned from an AARP program to a United Way program, which is no different to our taxpayer. It's just that our sponsorship has changed. So the PC Club is a legalized 501c3 organization, and so they are our sponsor. And we do approximately anywhere from 900 to 1,000 tax returns for free in the community.
Wow. Now you must have a background in this.
I'm actually a manufacturing accountant.
Oh.
I was bought up some Toyota plants around the United States, but taxes I'm not a CPA, I'm a manufacturing accountant, but I've been running this program for 14 years.
Wow.
We are all certified IRS.
Oh, that's awesome. Now you guys also got an award not too long ago.
That's right. Last year was our first year with United Way, and out of all of their organizations in South Orange County, we are their largest organization. We prepared the most returns with the highest accuracy rate, meaning that the returns that we transmitted electronically did not get rejected.
Oh, well, that's not necessarily they didn't get audited; they just didn't get rejected. Wow, I thought the 98% was like, yeah, nobody got audited. Wouldn't that be nice? Oh, that's awesome. And then now there are some limitations. So tell me a little bit about some of those limitations.
Okay, the limitations for our program is we like to focus on individuals that have less than $100,000 worth of income.
Okay.
And the only other limitation that we are restricted to is they cannot own rental property. So anything that's related to depreciation, we cannot process. We will not do tax returns if the taxpayer moved into the state. They have to have resided in the state for the entire year or have moved in from a state that does not have income tax, like Washington or Texas or Florida. Okay. So those are the only limitations. So people sometimes think that because they have a brokerage account that they don't qualify for our program, which is absolutely not true. Just because they sold their $1 million house, they wouldn't qualify. That's not true either. Okay. We do all those returns.
And you have to be, is it 55 and over?
No, we cannot discriminate. We do employees.
Oh, wow. Okay.
We do grandchildren, children, employees, just anybody who can get in the village will do.
Now, what about somebody who owns their own business?
We will do a Schedule C. We have many people who are self-employed within the village. Mm-hmm. They sell paintings, or if they're a physical therapist or masseuse or whatever. And we do that type of tax return, but we limit their expenses to, I think, 100,000. So they have to show an income. They have to show a profit.
Oh, they do. Okay. Okay, good. That's good to know. All right, perfect. And then now it is an all volunteer program, and tell me, and you said here they're considered tax counselors.
Right. We're an all volunteer program. So all of our tax counselors, those are the people who actually prepare the tax returns, are residents within the village. Okay. And they get certified every year through an IRS certification process. They'll start training in a couple of weeks, and then they'll take a test, they'll get certified. And then many of our counselors have been with us for many years. We have one counselor who just received his 25-year award.
Wow. What makes you want to do this, Barbara?
To give back.
I like it.
We do it for free, and we do it to give back. And, you know, it's really nice to do something for somebody and tell them that they don't owe you anything. Yeah. And they can't pay you back, and it's kind of nice. Sometimes they give us cookies or candy or whatever, but and we also do it for our own education. It makes us keep active with the tax code, and also it stretches your brain. And one of the reasons that our volunteers like to volunteer is it has a start and end date. Most clubs in the community, once you're in, you can't get out. And it's all year round. Whereas we focus from about January to April, and then you're done. And you get back to your community, you were very well appreciated, and now you can take the summer off.
So now that we're talking at this time, so do people start to contact you in January? Is that when it usually begins?
No, actually last week I sent out an email to the 900 people who we prepared tax returns for last year, telling them that we were giving them different options this year, whether they want to drop off their documents or upload their documents. And then they responded back as to how they want to have their taxes prepared this year, because we do have the ability to upload their documents where they didn't have that in the past. And so I've gotten, probably of the 900 I sent out, maybe 600 people have responded.
Oh, that's great.
So
wow.
We keep a database on all the different taxpayers. Some of the times for our residents that cannot leave their homes, we will go to their houses and pick up their documents and then return their tax return.
Wouldn't they generally not have everything? I mean, we're looking at the last few months of the year. So would they wait?
Well, they're not going to get an appointment until February.
Oh, I see.
They just have to get on the list.
Oh, you got to get on the list. All right, gotcha.
Right. And so we start with everybody we prepared last year, and we've already added, because people send these emails to their neighbors and whatnot. So we have already added about 20 new clients.
Yeah, wait till this airs.
Yeah, well, the people who we do our tax returns, we have been doing their returns for over 15 years. Exactly. And they know. Yeah.
Well, if someone was interested, how should they get in touch with you?
Okay, if anyone is interested, they can email us at taxes@thepcclub.org, or they can text us or call us at a telephone number that is 949-391-9718. That's a telephone number that was set up specifically for tax.
I love it. Barbara, thank you so much for the information. This is great.
All right, you're welcome. Thank you for having us and sharing the news that the tax program's coming back.
I love it. Thank you so much.
All right, you're welcome. Thank you.
All right. And if you want more information about the PC Club and this wonderful tax service, please contact them via their website, thepcclub.org. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Well, our movie for today, or actually, I'm sorry, the previews of the movies coming up Friday and Saturday is on Friday is 12 Strong. And you can see that at 2 p.m. with subtitles and 6 p.m. without subtitles. And then the movie for Saturday is going to be Ghosts of Mississippi. And you can see that also at 2 p.m. with subtitles and 6 p.m. without subtitles. Now, just to give you a preview of what's happening here this weekend is on the 20th, you are going to be able to participate in a Alzheimer's screening that Tilda Research is doing, and that will be from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. right here in Laguna Hills, and that's over at the mall. And if you want to participate or want more information, you can contact them at 949-569-6444. And I hear they're having a goodie bag, so make sure you head on over there to pick that up and learn more about screening for Alzheimer's. All right, let's take a look at our weather before we head out to enjoy the rest of our day. We are looking at nice skies. It was projected to be partly sunny. I think it's just a little bit of haze out there right now. 70-54 tomorrow, 70-54 Friday, 71-53 Saturday, 66-54, and Sunday, 66-54. All right, have a great day in the Village. You can always rewatch our program at 12:35 or check us out on YouTube at Village Television. Have a great day. We'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.
At Norm Reeves Honda Superstore Irvine, we want to buy your car. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. 1, we come to you. On-site professional appraisals now available at your home or office. 2, you come to our dealership just minutes away for an on-the-spot appraisal. 3, value your car online at normreeveshondairvine.com. It's your choice. Plus, you get paid in 1 day or less. At Norm Reeves Honda Superstore in the Irvine Auto Center, we will buy your car.
Are your hearing aids not working as well as you'd like? The person who programs your hearing aids is way more important than how much you spent on them. The good news is that we can help. I'm a retired electronics engineer who will precisely reprogram your hearing aids to your unique hearing loss. If that doesn't give you significantly better hearing, I won't charge you a dime. You have nothing to lose and better hearing to gain. So call Hearing Remedy right now and ask for your personal better hearing appointment.
Super Immunity, powered by Source, is the first of its kind water-soluble, vitamin-fortified drinkable supplement. These perfectly balanced liquid vitamins are delivered with 25 milligrams of hemp extract. What does that mean for you? It means 0 THC, no sugar, and no calories. Super Immunity is water-based, not oil, so your body gets the full effect of your vitamins and anti-inflammatory hemp without the compromise. Now you can stay active and do what you do best. Take your best shot, morning, afternoon, or night.
What sets MaidPro apart from other cleaning companies? Well, for starters, we're pros. So we're pro scrubbing, dusting, shining. We're pro kid and pet friendly. We're pro doing things your way, like not touching your messy desk. We're pro neat freak. We're pro affordable and pro Monday afternoons because that time was just right for you. In short, MaidPro is pro you. MaidPro, because your standards aren't standard.